Okay, let me know when you go.
It's on. It's gone.
Oh, cause I'm ready to eat my food. Got me a little bread bowl. Hi everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 3.
Oh my God!
Okay guys, so continuing on with the past couple of days habits. It is currently 10:04 and I'm finally filming for the day. You guys got Vlogmas Day 2 around, I think, 4 o'clock today. I don't really know. But in today's video, we're going to get straight to the point and we're going to do a Christmas wish list / gift guide. So let's get started. I never really understand like where people come up with these ideas as far as like a gift guide for other people, because I'm too indecisive on the things that I be wanting for myself. But we're gonna start off strong with, let's see, jewelry. It's at the top of my list. So I know for me personally, I would love some new charms. I got this Pandora bracelet for my 21st birthday, and still currently the only charm that I have on it is my 21 charm. It also has a little infinity, little dangly piece on there too. And I would like to add to it, but I don't want to add to my bracelet myself unless I'm like going somewhere special where I can get like a one-of-a-kind charm. Other than that, I always wanted it to be like an easy gift for people to get for me to add on themselves. Also on the list, I have rings. I am a ring girly at heart. I love rings. I'm pretty sure that's something that my grandmother did to me. That woman had a hand full of rings and it was just so cute to me. It's been like a big thing for me since then. This is my staple ring. It's a promise ring. It's a promise between me and my grandmother and my little cousin. But this ring will be with me forever and I want to, give it some friends. Also on my list, I'm gonna keep referring to this list, y'all, because like I said, I'm indecisive. Like I be going back and forth. I be forgetting that I even said I like something, I want something. And I also have a bad habit of like getting myself whatever it is that I wanted. So it's like, I don't normally remember whatever I talked about or like mentioned and thought was cute. Cause I don't know, I get it if I really want it, or I forget about it if I don't really want it. But I feel like a great gift for me, and this is one of the things I personally have on my list. I love those little Pandora, the necklaces. They look like a charm bracelet, but it's a necklace and you can add little pieces to it. I just think that those are so cute. And I would love to add one of those necklaces to my collection as well. But I think that's also just stemming from the whole charm bracelet thingy. And then also I was mentioning rings, and I know my bracelet is Pandora and I like that Pandora necklace, but I also really like rings from James Avery. There are also other great like jewelry places too. I just don't know about many because I just stick to what I know, Moving on, I feel like another great thing to add to the list would definitely have to be like a navel piercing, like navel jewelry. And also like belly button, whatever you want to call it. That would also be really good. Or like earrings would also be great. I always like the little dangly earrings. Those are so cute. Those are my favorite to have. And then just continuing on from the jewelry and talking about the like different earrings and stuff like that to add to your jewelry collection. I would love seconds, a second hole to add to my ear as well. I don't know, I'm really like thinking. Y'all can probably see like how hard my wheels are turning about the things that I do want, or like, I don't know, I'm sitting here trying to think about all this stuff and I'm just like, I don't really know what it is that I want. I was looking at the different piercings and seeing what they're all called because I don't really know. But I would also like a second belly button piercing. I've seen a few people where they have like the top of their belly button pierced and also the bottom. I think that that's just the cutest thing in the world. I also want, excuse me, Dad, if you're watching this, I also want the girls pierced. Like, I just think that's so cute when the girls got the yitties pierced. But at the same time, I've also heard like a few moms say milk comes out of like multiple places. TMI, I guess. I don't really know, but that's something that I would like. I just think it's like really cute. I really hope that's not TMI. Moving on. They have this piercing called the Rook, and I thought that was also really cute. It's kind of hard to explain like where it is. Like not where I'll just put it on the screen. But I also think that piercing is really cute. I don't even want to go in depth and try to explain what I'm talking about because I have a hard time doing that. And then last but not least, but the tragus piercing, I think that's the way you pronounce it. I also think that one is really cute as well. And then there's a few others, but like I said, I don't want to make like rash decisions with something like that. I would rather just like know for a fact what I want and then go from there. Next on the list is music, and I feel like with music, this one is kind of like more of like a personal kind of thing. I do have a record player and I have a few records, but I would like others to add to my list. I feel like that's also an easy gift to get for me. I feel like most people know how I feel about music. I don't know, I feel like music more like it just adds to my personality. I'm always referencing a song. When I'm sad, I can change my mood with different songs and things like that. Like, music is constantly playing in my head at all times, no matter like what it is that I'm doing. So I feel like adding a few vinyl records to my collection is a great way to go as far as gift giving for me. I also would like to upgrade my record player. I think it's the Crosley is what my record player is called. I'll also put that up on the screen. That was one of the gifts that I got from my sister as well. I think it was from it was either my 21st or my 22nd birthday, I can't remember. And she also got me 2 records. One of them was a J. Cole record, and the other was a Billie Eilish record, and I've added a few to the list since then. I think I put on this list piano and guitar lessons. I've been wanting to learn how to play bass for so long. That's just one of the instruments that I've always admired since joining band like back in like 3rd grade. Yeah, I am a little band geek. I also would like a trumpet of my own. I own 2 clarinets, and I would like my own trumpet. So, you know, because I was always provided that type of stuff being in a band in public school and things like that. But I want my own personal one to add to my collection to go along with my beautiful clarinets. I think I mentioned guitar and piano lessons. I've had a few lessons as far as like the whole piano aspect. And it was a while back, and you know, when you just don't continue to do something or like make it a repetitive thing, you kind of forget. So I would like to go through lessons so I can learn how to play all over again. That's the easiest way to say that. And moving on, you know, we're getting older. We're getting very mature, very demure, cutesy, and all that other stuff. Whatever people be saying, because I feel like TikTok is coming up with something new every day. But I will also like to start a perfume collection. I am a body mist, body spray, whatever you want to call it type of girl. I've always loved Bath and Body Works. That was just, it's always been my favorite. I think it was back in what, like 2013, 14, when all the girls was going to middle school and high school, and you just had to have your body Bath and Body Works and the hand sanitizers and stuff like that. Like, I never changed. I'm still that same girly from back in the day. But it's time to upgrade and just, you know, take it to the next level. And I want to start a perfume collection. I've only owned 1 perfume my entire life, and it is the Ariana Grande Thank You Next perfume. And I really, really, really love it, to the fact that I think I like may have used it all within a couple months, like maybe like 3 or 4 months. The whole bottle was gone. I really liked it. She has those other little perfumes. There's a blue one. I think there's a white one, maybe a purple one. But I do know about that Thank You Next. And I really like all of those. I've smelled those at places like Ulta and just things like that, being out and about. One of the things that I didn't put on my list as a body spray, I like the Sol de Janeiro. I've been trying to get my hands on those, but they're always sold out. Like, I'm actually going to the places to get it, and they just never have it in stock. So who knows if I'll ever own those. I like all of them. But that purple one, and then I think whatever the first one is, like that golden yellow type of bottle, I really like that one as well. The Billie Eilish perfume smells so good. And I think I've smelled the one in the gold bottle. I think I also like had a tester from like Ulta or something when I was talking to one of the ladies about it. And I really, really, really liked it. But I think she released 2 others. There's one in like a black bottle and then one in a red bottle. And I've heard good things about all of them. But I think that those also smell really good. And then I really don't know anything else about perfume going from there. So I'm trying to learn. And I guess this Christmas may be the place where we start. Next, we'll talk about a few gifts. Like as far as the whole athletics area, I've just put it all as a whole because there's a few just different things that I want personally, and it doesn't just stop at just workout sets, you know, cute little workout sets to go to the gym. It's not just about that with me. We're gonna get in depth, okay? So I put Hokas on the list. I really like the Hokas. They're really cute. They also feel really good, and I just feel like you can't go wrong with a pair of Hokas. All the girls are hopping on the bandwagon, and that's why. And the guys too, they're hopping on the bandwagon because they're actually a great pair of shoes to have. Also, I would love to own a running vest. That's something like quick and easy. I feel like, you know, it really doesn't matter which one I get. I just want something that can hold my keys, my phone, just the important stuff while you're going on runs. I also would like to start training for a marathon. It can even be a half marathon. That's one of the things I would like to cross off of my bucket list personally. So I feel like having a running vest is a staple to running so many miles at a time. Also on the list, I have these shoes. I'm definitely going to put these shoes up on the screen because literally on my list, I put upside down Q running shoes. There's these shoes and like the logo on it looks like a upside down capitalized Q. Like, but I think my boyfriend's telling me what they're called?
On clouds.
On clouds. That's embarrassing though. I think that those shoes are very comfortable, or at least I've heard great things about them. I've never owned a pair, but I would like to know. Like, I want to know what the girls are talking about. I want to know what the guys are talking about. I want to know what the athletes are talking about when they're explaining these shoes. I got a yoga mat on here. I would like a new yoga mat. I know Aloe has great yoga mats, and I think people have said that Lulu has plenty of great yoga mats as well. My dad has a really great yoga mat, and it's a Nike one. I just want to be able to like swipe that from him, you know, when he's not looking. But I won't, Dad. I won't take your yoga mat this time. I would also like a bar cushion. Okay. Doing hip thrusts, doing squats, anything like that, especially being in a public gym, having a bar cushion is great. Not just for the germs and stuff like that, but I know that bar be hurting y'all hips too. I know that bar be making y'all little hip bones hurt when y'all doing hip thrusts. I know. You ain't got to tell me. That's why I need a bar cushion. So I added it on the list. Also on the list, I did put workout sets, but I feel like that one's just a given when you're an athlete. All the girls want a cute workout set, and when you look good, you really do feel good. Like, it gets you up and motivated and wanting to go to the gym. But I be fiending anyway. Like, I don't really need too much of a reason to go to the gym. It's been a year and a half. So in one of these Vlogmas Day videos, we're going to be getting back into our workout era, but that's just me more so having my head space on everything else and not really having the time for the gym. But it won't hurt having a cute little set, you know, to pull up at the gym with or pull up at Run Club with, you know. I also put GNC, and there's this place, I don't know if it's everywhere, but I know I've seen multiple around me in my area. It's called Vitamin Shop. I put gift cards to those places. Now I feel like having a gift card as a gift or putting it on your wish list is always just a great staple for like multiple different things. I love me some Taco Bell. I love me some Taco Bell, and I love me some Taco Bell. Like, Taco Bell gift cards is definitely where it's at. I can't even think about nothing else right now besides Taco Bell. But I also put GNC and Vitamin Shop gift cards because protein powders are expensive. I think my protein powder is like $50. Or just, you know, for things like that, like protein powders, pre-workouts, everybody uses different things for different reasons. So just having a gift card to those places is a good staple to have as well. So I added that to my whole like athletics portion of my list. And then last but not least, for athletics, I put ankle weights. I feel like ankle weights are also a great staple to have, and I feel like you can also use them for different workouts and put them around your wrists for like upper body, when you're trying to do like bodyweight workouts as well. that's a good one that I also want to put on my list. Moving on with that list, this is the closed shoes, and accessories. But starting off strong, I put the black Neverfull. I love that bag, and I feel like it's just a great tote to have. I hope that's the bag that I'm thinking of, the Louis Vuitton tote bag, the one that everybody likes or everybody pretty much owns. I think the Neverfull is like the smaller one. It's not the smallest one, but I think it's the medium-sized one. And I think that's just a great bag to have for all your essentials. I have the 3-piece crossbody Louis bag, and it's just the standard brown one. But I feel like having a black bag is also great to have in your collection, just to give yourself like those basics, options in your basics or as a staple. I also put a white staple bag. I just put just a white bag that I can have as a staple as well. For my accessories, I didn't really look at any one in particular, but like I said, black, brown, white, those are always my go-to basics and staples to just own. And then just to like branch off from that with staples, I also put the same thing for tops. I don't know, like I feel like when I need an outfit for a particular event, I always go and get what I need for that event, or like whatever it is that I feel like wearing for that particular event or whatever I'm doing. So I never like to just buy outfits, but I do like to just stay updated on like my basics and things like that, so I can mix and match. So I feel like tops is something that I would need. I definitely don't need any more pairs of jeans. I was counting my jeans because I think I was talking to my mom, and we were just saying like most people, have about like 7 to 10 pairs of jeans max, and they do a little switcheroo or whatever like that. I think I have about like 40. That's actually quite embarrassing, but I was counting all my jeans and I have about 40. I have jeans in different colors. I have jeans in different styles. I like the high rise. I've really been into low rise jeans, so I'm hoping that maybe I can go thrifting and find like a few low rise pairs, but that's what I've been into lately. I think it's the belly piercing. And then the summertime, it's the belly piercing. Low rise jeans are going to do it for me every time, but I don't need any more jeans. And I feel like the same thing with shoes. Like, I like a good shoe, but I'm not going to buy a pair of shoes just because they just dropped. Like, absolutely not. That's not me anymore. I definitely don't have a high beast type of attitude about shoes. I'm going to buy it because I like it. And I already have, like, my basics and my go-tos that I like as far as, like, those staple shoes. I have my black hats. I have my Forces if I'm looking for a white shoe. And then I have these Nikes that I found. I don't even know what they're called, but they're these brown Nikes that I wear all the time, and they're in like every shade of brown. Like there's tan, there's cream, there's off-white, there's taupe. Like there's just these brown cute little Nike shoes, and I love them so much. But a pair of shoes that I didn't even add to my list are the brown Dunks. I think those are also very cute, and I like how Dunks are just easy go-to. Another pair of shoes that I have on my list are the black high top CDGs. I like the CDGs. I'm not even gonna try to say that. I'm not even gonna go there, but I think it's Commode Garçons. I said I was gonna try. I tried anyway. Not too much on me, but those are cute, and I just feel like I don't have the high top ones, so I want the high top ones. Next on my list, next for the shoes on my list, I'll kind of keep it organized. I put the black fur boots, so I own the brown ones. Brown with like hints of black in it, and I think there's like a black pair with hints of gray in it, or gray with hints of black in it. I don't really know, but I want those pair, not like the all black ones, but the ones that are like black and gray, that two-tone color. And then I also have moon boots on here. I didn't put Uggs on here, but I've been liking that platform short little Ugg. Like the boot itself is platform, but it's not like really a high boot. I don't know what those are called, but those are cute. And then I like the new Uggs that they dropped, and it look like a tennis shoe, and it has like shoestrings. I like those. And yeah, I like the moon boots. The moon boots are really cute. I feel like I will wear them one time, take some good pics for Instagram, and never wear those shoes again. So I haven't purchased them, but I do think that they're cute, and I wouldn't mind having them as a gift. Continuing with our list, I put sweat sets, of course. Those are great staples for the winter time. I'm the type of girl that I normally just find cute ones at like Ross or something like that. It really doesn't matter to me. But I've been upgrading my wardrobe, and I really like the Aritzia sweat sets. The ones at Aloe are also really good. Do not give me no Nike Tech. I don't know why the boys go crazy over the Nike Techs, but please keep those things away from me. I don't think they're cute. Like, just stop. Don't come for me, but don't buy them either. They're not that cute. It's all in your head, okay? It's all in your head. And then last but not least, for this category, I put the Bagoo bag. I didn't really know about that bag. I know my friend, a friend of mine, Samantha, she owns a Bagoo bag, and I didn't really think about it at the time, but it came up on my For You page on TikTok. And somebody tried to put one of those like big old water bottles in there, and it fit in that little bag. And I was like, whoa. And then I started looking at the science behind like the measurements and like the size of the bag and stuff like that, and realized this might not be a like horrible bag to own because I'm always carrying a lot of stuff. So having a bag that can fit everything just makes sense for me. But we're going to continue on with our list, and we're going to move to the next category, which is electronics. And the very first thing at the top of that section on my list is that DJI. I needed the Osmo 3. Yeah, that one. I don't even know the full name of the camera, but I need that camera. It's a must. It's a must. It's a must. Especially since I dropped my Sony ZV-1 and I dented the lens in. Now my camera won't. It's broken. The lens won't come in and out. It can't. Yeah. I'm always doing something I ain't got no business doing. But it was actually because I was making content, you guys. That's what actually put me in my content rut. It's because I dropped my camera and I had to go back to like creating content on my phone, and because I would like to get my camera fixed, but I don't think it's possible for me to do that. I've tried that. I call places, everything. I still haven't given up because it's my very first camera, so I do want to keep it. Even if it's just on a shelf on display, that's fine with me, but that's my first baby. I can't give it up. But if I had to add a new camera to my list, it would definitely be that DJI. And because of like how small and compact it is. But another camera that I wouldn't mind having is also the Sony ZV-E10. I feel like the E10 is a lot like the Sony ZV-1, but it has interchangeable lenses, which is always a plus. Like, why not? And then instead of switching up the camera, you can switch up the lenses. Like, you can't go wrong with that. But I'm not going to get too much on all of that because I don't know all that stuff. I just know from a content creator's perspective and a girl who wants a camera that can record her videos and take her pictures for the gram. Like, that, short and sweet. That's all I need. Next on my list is an iPad. I want an iPad. I need to be I don't need to be an iPad girl, but I would like to be an iPad girl. And I love when I watch the little TikToks of girls who edit their thumbnails on their iPad, and it's just so much easier to do with the little pencils and stuff like that, or just creating. Like, your artistic side can really come out with having an iPad, but I would like one. Sometimes I don't want to carry my MacBook around everywhere. And if you know anything about those MacBook Pros, you know that they are heavy for no reason. Now I see why they have an Air. That makes sense. But it also makes sense to have that MacBook Pro for editing and things of that sort. But sometimes it wouldn't hurt to have my iPad to take on a go, and just different things like that. But then to add on to that, it wouldn't be bad as well to have an iMac as a desktop computer where you're at home, you're comfortable, you really want to get into like your editing grind and have everything on a big screen. That wouldn't be bad as well. And I also added to my list the AirPod Maxes. I am definitely like the over-the-ear headphone type of girl. I'm over AirPods. I literally broke my AirPods and I haven't had them, but I do still have my over-the-ear JBL headphones. And the headphones are a lot like the speakers. Those are great speakers. I know y'all know about those JBL speakers. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the list while I'm at it. It wasn't on my list originally, but I do like those speakers. Like having the over-the-ear headphones 24/7 made me realize that I prefer that rather than something like going in my ear. It's just more comfortable, especially since I got my daith piercing as well. Nothing's comfortable in my left ear, so it's either over the ear or I will only put my AirPod in my right ear. And then I also put on my list the iPhone 15. I do still currently own the iPhone 12, and I'm ready to just upgrade. It's time for an upgrade, and I just don't want the 16. If I had to go up, the highest I would go is 15. So having a new phone doesn't sound too bad. And then last but not least for this category, I put Final Cut Pro, and that's just going back into like content creating and all of that stuff and making upgrades to like just being a better content creator and having a great editing software it would be nice. It actually would be nice. I still edit all my vlogs on iMovie, so don't despise your small beginnings. It was a great starter platform to use for editing and things like that, but the more I'm getting into it and becoming I don't know, you get a little better at what you're doing, and it comes a time where it's time to upgrade. And I think Final Cut or Final Cut Pro will be the next best step to take. So also put that on my list. And then last but not least on my list, I put tint for my car. I have a new baby. He is my first baby. His name is Bo. And I own a Kia Rio. And I absolutely love him. I really do. And he just needs a little tint. Like sometimes I'm just minding my own business at a red light, and then I just see somebody, minding my business too. And they can do that because I'm riding around in a fishbowl. So one of the things on my list that I added was definitely tint for my car. I want to go as dark as I can and still be legal, or probably scratching the surface with a little bit of illegal tint. But I also have a black car, so I don't want to push it too much because I just feel like when your car is black and your tint's dark, it makes your tint look even darker, just because your car is black. And then also, this whole category is all about Bo. It's just everything for him because, like I said, he's my first car. I haven't made any upgrades yet. I'm a new car owner, and that kind of hurt your pockets a little bit after buying a car. I didn't realize the expense and, everything that came with it, but I love it here. I don't regret it. I know I'll always remember my first car, and I'm just going to enjoy him while I have him and continue to move forward from there. But also on my list, I added side skirts. I don't know if I really talk about this too much, but I really, 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 really like cars. I'm definitely a car girly, and I feel like one of the next upgrades that I could make to my first car is giving him little side skirts. I love the Tokyo Drift vibe for cars, especially for sedan mods, but I don't want to go too crazy because he is still a kid. I don't want to do anything insane, but I want him to be cute and I want to enjoy it, Gotta enjoy the ride. Also on my list, I added a spoiler. I just told y'all I like that Tokyo Drift vibe, and I just feel like adding a spoiler to him would be really cute. Not cute in a girly way, more cute in a tomboyish kind of way, because when it comes to my car, it can't give girly girl. That one is not for the girls, okay? It's for the tomboys. And I want it to be black. I want it to give how would I best explain my car? Venom. Venom. I like that. When you look at Venom, you don't see Spider-Man, but you see Spider-Man. Most people just call him Black Spider-Man, but he's not. He's Venom. Yeah, I want to go ahead and give that vibe to Bo. He can't be girly. That's why it's a he and not a she. And then lastly, I added vinyl to my list because being a car girly, I want to learn how to wrap cars. And I feel like the best time to learn, or the best opportunity to learn, is wrapping my own car. And it can't hurt. The most I'll do is probably ruin the paint or something, or my wrap won't look good, but you just take it off and try again. So I would like some black wrap to just practice with. I just don't know if I want it to be satin or gloss, but I'm thinking satin. Some satin wrap, a little satin black with a spoiler. You feeling it? You in side skirts? Yeah? Y'all seeing it? Y'all feeling it? Yes, no, maybe so. Just let me know down below in the comments if you do like the vibe. Let me know also if you guys would like to see the process of Bo and how I make modifications to him and just things of that sort. But this is in fact the end of Vlogmas Day 3. I hope you all enjoyed. I don't really know if y'all can tell, but I am tired. I also barely ate this whole time because I was talking and I low-key just wanted to get the video out the way. I also hate when people chew with their mouths open, so I didn't want to be that person and be a hypocrite. But I love you all. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope this helped you add a few more things to your list or start a list, because I didn't know where to start with mine. Like I said, if I like something, I just get it for myself. But hopefully this helped you all create a list or add to your list of things that you would like. Go ahead, send your whole list to your family, add a little note, and then add everybody to the note and just leave it there, Leave them a little gift, leave them a little surprise. And yeah, y'all, I'll be seeing y'all in tomorrow's video. Mwah.